Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where we spill tea left, right, and everywhere in between. Hopefully 2022 is treating you guys well so far. I'd say at least better than the topics of today's video. In today's video, we're going to be dishing on Bryce Hall pressuring a TikToker to kiss him, allegedly, Kim Kardashian photoshopping a picture of her kids. Just why? David Dobrik going broke, Tristan apologizing to Khloe, and Kim staying on the internet, of course. The tea is so hot, so let's just get into it. But before we do, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any hot tea. Head over to the Hot Tea Twitter account where you can follow us and let us know of any topics or drama that you would like us to cover. Alright, let's go. As you likely know by now, it came out that Tristan Thompson had been cheating on Khloe Kardashian with fitness model Morale Nichols. I'll put up a couple paragraphs here with some catch up on this topic, just in case you took a long nap under a rock. But basically, there was a paternity suit against Tristan, who is the alleged baby daddy to Morale. Well, Tristan took to his Instagram story and let us know the results of that test and also issued Khloe an apology. Tristan said that he is taking full responsibility for his actions and, quote, "Now that paternity has been established, I look forward to amicably raising our son." He goes on to say to Khloe, "You don't deserve this. You don't deserve the heartache and humiliation that I've caused you. You don't deserve the way I've treated you over the years. My actions certainly have not lined up with the way I view you." He ends this quote with, again, "I'm so incredibly sorry." We feel for Khloe here. It doesn't matter what lifestyle you live or how much money is in the bank. Heartbreak sucks, and when you find that someone you love has been doing the dirty behind your back, it's just not cool. And I can only imagine that being so fully in the public eye doesn't help too much either. Many will say that the public state of the Kardashians' lives is their choice and it's what gives them the capability of living the lifestyles they do, and I do agree with that. But while we are on the topic of the Kardashians, let's hop over and check in with Kim again, as this time she's done something even stranger. She posted a picture to her Instagram and there is wild speculation that the image is Photoshop. It really seems like true. Kim Kardashian's daughter has been edited into the picture with Chicago at Disneyland. Rumor has it that the original is actually a picture of Chicago with Kylie's daughter Stormi. The speculations say that the picture used of True is identical to a picture that was taken on the beach and that the jacket she's wearing in the alleged Photoshop picture belongs to Stormi. I think the main question here is why? Why even Photoshop anything? I know the Kardashians often Photoshop their pictures for cosmetic reasons, but for the kids, I just don't really get it. I do have a couple of theories though. Maybe it is another distraction from the Travis Scott situation, or maybe the Kardashians don't want to show Stormi at Disneyland so soon after. What do you guys think about this one? I do think that it is interesting that the picture is still up on Kim's Instagram. It is being talked about everywhere, and of course the Kardashians must have a team specifically dedicated to topics about them on the internet. So if we know about this rumor, it's safe to say that Kim knows. So to keep the picture up is also just strange. Maybe it was photoshopped and they fully believe that no one would notice, but people have obviously noticed. So to keep it up, distraction maybe. Removing the picture could also have been seen as an omission of the slide, but the whole thing is just weird. Another thing to keep in mind is that the new season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians just released its new trailer, so maybe all of this is just a publicity stunt to get us to watch the show. Maybe some of these questions will be answered in that season. Comment your thoughts down below, let's discuss. In other news of the Dobrik variety, David mentions in his podcast Views that he hasn't made money from YouTube in about 4 years. The conversation starts off with Jason Nash mentioning that David made $0 off of his videos but continuously posts them every single week. If you look at David's channel, you can see that he has been posting consistently for a very long time and his videos get millions of views. During this discussion, his friends mentioned that he could post content on a paid platform like Patreon or OnlyFans, but David insists that he thinks it's crazy to charge people for content. He doesn't want to charge for great content. He wants to make that and put it out there for people to see and enjoy for free, and that he doesn't want to charge for shit content. So what's the point?
He makes these videos every week. There's a lot of time that goes into them. He makes $0 from the videos.
Yeah, that's fucked up. I was thinking about that the other day.
You were thinking about it the other the day, it should be your number one priority.
For people
go
that
to
don't
Patreon,
know,
go to OnlyFans, go somewhere.
hold on. For people that don't know, I don't think a lot of people know.
Well, we've talked about it.
Yeah, I haven't made $1 off YouTube
No, you don't make any money from
like
it.
3-4 years.
Yeah.
He pitches an idea during this discussion about a YouTube-based paid app where it could be a subscription that the viewer pays and then has access to a plethora of YouTubers and videos within the genre that they're interested in. It's nice to kind of hear that David truly creates for the passion of creation and the viewer and not for money, but it's also super hard to believe that he really doesn't make anything off of his videos. While a lot of people were not believing David, a lot of people are failing to notice that when they say he's not making any money off of YouTube, he just means AdSense. He's not making any AdSense money because his videos aren't advertiser friendly and a lot of the times they have copyrighted music in them. But he makes a hell of a lot from his merchandise and also his sponsors. So don't worry, you guys. David Dobrik is doing just all right. The idea for the YouTube paid platform app though is interesting, but is it feasible? I would love to know your guys' thoughts on this. Let's talk about it more in the comment section. And on to Keemstar. Again. Okay, so remember when he said he was retiring? Nope, not that time. Not that time either. Not that time. Nope, not that time. Yes, that time. Okay, well, he's not. Keemstar tweeted very recently saying that he is in fact not retiring on March 8th of this year, as he said previously, because, quote, drama alert is not ready for me to leave yet. Keemstar reckons that his company is worth well over $20 million, and now he is setting out to prove that. Do you guys think that there will be another retirement announcement this year? Keemstar does seem to have a bit of self-awareness in this though, as he tweeted in response to someone saying that he never planned on leaving. Quote, yeah, everyone is gonna say this from the outside looking in. I would too, but I really did plan on retiring. Okay, next, Bryce Hall has gone into some drama recently, again, this time with TikToker Faith Ordway. This week, TikToker Faith Ordway was set to be in a video with Bryce where he supposedly proceeded to pressure her into kissing him on camera. Faith says that she was not comfortable with this, and Bryce proceeded to tell her that she would gain more clout for it, as all girls who kiss him on camera do. Faith put out a TikTok showing text between them and trying to expose Bryce for his behavior, but then had to delete that TikTok due to her not blocking some personal information. She posted another video saying that just because she has kissed Bryce off camera before, that does not mean that she consents to it happened again and whenever and on camera.
First, let me start by saying, if you consent to somebody once, does that mean they can do it whenever? He pressured me into something that I didn't want to do. If I say, I don't want to perform sexual acts on camera with you, don't you fucking think that means I don't want to do it? Proof. So does nobody understand the point of this? That it doesn't fucking matter if I've kissed this kid before. If I say I don't want it on camera, I don't fucking want it on camera.
She says very clearly that she was not comfortable doing this on camera with him. Well, Bryce responded. He puts out a TikTok saying he never, quote, begged her for anything and was completely fine with her not wanting to kiss him on camera. He says that originally it was supposed to be Tana in the hot tub with him, but she wasn't available, so he asked Faith because he would be comfortable with her, and they had, quote, been hooking up for the past week anyway. He says that himself and the videographer were fine with her not wanting to kiss, but says that they still needed to end the stream with, quote, a bang and with something, quote, spicy. Bryce says that he didn't want to be swerved by Faith on camera because she doesn't swerve him off camera. Okay then. Faith said in her TikTok that she was not saying that Bryce was begging, but more calling him out for calling her a, quote, pussy, not wanting to kiss him on camera. Bryce says that this is completely untrue and she is just saying this to make herself seem better, and that she is notorious for exposing boys on the internet for clout. Bryce says that him kissing girls does get people to talk about them more. He goes on to say that this is what offended her, and she got even more offended when he said it wasn't a big deal if she left. He basically says that her entire TikTok is false and that the only true thing she mentions is that she texted the videographer asking him to keep her out of the thumbnail, which was denied. He ends his TikTok series on this, telling Faith that character defamation is serious and she should check her mailbox.
Hey Faith, I know you're watching this. Defamation of character is actually a pretty serious lawsuit considering the false accusations you're throwing around about me. I think it'd be a good idea if you checked your mailbox.
Faith took to TikTok again, crying and saying that she will need to take a break from the internet and calling Tommy out for not coming forward with, quote, what he saw and, quote, letting Bryce win.
Clearly I'm gonna be taking a fucking break from the internet for a bit, but fuck you, Tommy, for not just fucking coming forward and saying what you saw and letting Bryce win.
Faith says that there were so many people on her DMs saying that they've wanted to come out about Bryce so many times, but they're scared as he said that he will find dirt on them and expose them.
It is so fucking sad how many people were in my DMs talking about how they've wanted to come out about Bryce for so long, but they were afraid that he would try to find dirt on them and expose them. You're all bad people and you're gonna get bad karma, and I'm not a bad person. I know what happened, so I know I'll be fucking fine, so fuck off.
Faith posts a final response on her TikTok today and says that she will also be discussing this on a podcast. She reiterates that she never said that Bryce was begging and that those were just comments from him. Faith continuously says that she was also uncomfortable with the idea of swerving him or rejecting him on camera, and this was Tommy's suggestion. Faith says again that none of this really matters and that she was clear about not wanting to do anything like that on camera, and that's the main point of it. She throws out that Bryce mentioning she says the N-word was debunked, and this is character defamation, and he is the one who should be checking his mailbox. The whole thing is a lot of back and forth, and he said, she said, but realistically, if she said she didn't want to do something on camera, then that should have been respected, bottom line. But at this point, they're both saying, look, I have receipts, and kind of nothing is being shown or proven or whatever. They are both just showing the same clips and then speaking from their own sides. They have both said that these TikToks are the last that they'll be discussing about it, bar the podcast that Faith is going to talk on. So we'll see, I guess. And that's it for today's video, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hop into the comments and discuss your thoughts on this. Like and subscribe to the channel as I put out new videos every single day. And I'll leave you guys with this clip so you can get an eye wash from all the bullshit and go on to enjoy your day. Alright, bye-bye.